and I think y'all are going to be good as we move on to Texas. So
Right on.
what we had Texas Goku in the chat, and hopefully
Oh yeah, Drew, the
Drew the
Longhorn.
Longhorn. Hopefully you're tuned in. Texas last season coming off a 13-3 season where they went 7-1 in the SEC play. It won a Big 12 school actually did good in the SEC. They
Yep.
lost the SEC championship game to Georgia 22-19 in overtime. They lost the college football semifinals to Oklahoma. That's Oklahoma. Iowa State. Oh my God,
No,
Ohio State.
Ohio, Ohio.
Jesus, Ohio State, 28-14.
One of those
Jack
states.
Sawyer. Jack Sawyer saved Ohio State's behind because y'all were driving.
Mm-hmm.
He got that scoop and score. Well, he stripped it first, and
That
then
was crazy, bro.
yeah, Jack Sawyer made a play. He
2
made
years
a
in a row, bro. We were like
right
right
there.
there.
Yeah, Quinn Ewers had y'all right there. Not y'all weren't technically at the goal line, but y'all were goal to goal, fourth and goal. Who y'all throw it up to? Was it a Donnie Mitchell
I forgot who it was,
or was it Whittington?
but I
It
think it
was
was a catchable ball though.
it just didn't execute. But
I remember. Yeah.
they returned 9 starters though. They returned 3 on offense, but 6 on defense. Your main starter on offense you returned is Quintravian Wisner, the running back, who had 226 carries, 1,064 yards, 4.7 a carry, and 5 touchdowns. Y'all returned DeAndre Moore, a receiver who had 39 catches, 456 yards, and 7 touchdowns. A lot of people are super high on him this year. The first 2 names I'm about to say are huge returners. Anthony Hill Jr., linebacker, who had 113 tackles, 59 solos, 8 sacks, pass breakup, an interception, 4 forced fumbles, and a fumble recovery. And Michael Taft, who
Oh my God. Okay.
Michael Taft might be one of the best safeties in the SEC. Um, 78 total tackles, 40 solos, 2 sacks, 10 pass breakups, 2 interceptions, forced fumble, and a fumble recovery. It's funny, him and Arch Manning were the same numbers. So some people are like, what Arch Manning plays defense? No, bruh, it's college. They would some people going with the same number. Leona Lafu, a linebacker with 63 total tackles, 38 solos, 2 sacks, 2 pass breakups, and interception, and forced fumble. Jalen Gilbo, a cornerback, 58 total tackles, 35 solos, sack, 3 pass breakups. Malik Muhammad, that's a big return for y'all as well. 36 total tackles, 32 solos, 8 pass breakups, and Trey Moore. Trey Moore, to me, I want to see a bigger year. Coming out of UTSA, I want to say he had like 16 sacks or something in that ballpark. He had 5 last year, but he had 5.5. But to be honest, he didn't flash as much as I wanted him to at Texas, and I'm hoping he takes a big step this coming season. Honestly, I want Dylan Stewart to win SEC Defensive Player of the Year. I hope he's in SEC Defensive Player of the Year conversations this coming season. He had 5.5 sacks, 3 forced fumbles, 2 fumble recoveries, 36 total tackles, and a pass breakup. Now you lose Quinn Ewers, currently on the Dolphins. That's a big loss. I mean, Arch Manning comes in to replace Quinn Ewers, but still Quinn Ewers, the veteran guy, the senior leg guy. This is still a big loss, even though you have a guy like Arch Manning coming in.
Mm-hmm.
He had 31 total tackles, 12 interceptions, 3,472 yards, and 65.8 completion percentage. You lose Matthew Golden, 58 catches, 987 yards, 9 touchdowns. For the Packers, you lose Gunnar Helm, your security blanket, 60 catches, 786 yards, and 7 touchdowns on the Titans. You lose Andrew Makuba, a very good safety tandem with him and Taft. 67 total tackles, 69 total, 41 solos, 6 pass breakups, 5 interceptions, and a forced fumble. Sideline to sideline guy. Currently on the Eagles. Jahdae Barron, one of the best corners in the country last year. Currently on the Broncos, 67 total tackles, 46 solos, sack, 11 pass breakups, 5 interceptions, and a fumble recovery. Baron Sorrell, who edge rusher who had 44 total tackles, 16 solos, 6 sacks, a pass breakup, and a fumble recovery. Currently on the Packers. You had the best recruiting class, number 1 recruiting class. Thank God Nick Saban is retired, or else he would have took a shot at Steve Sarkisian. And 23rd in transfers. Talk to me about Texas. This is your team.
So I'm very high on them once again. I mean, what matters to me, I'm at the point where like, okay, when the playoffs gonna come around? You know what I mean? When is that SEC title gonna come around? We gotta win an SEC championship game. I think our head coach haven't. I think he did win it, right? What? Before he get in Texas, our head coach he won a conference championship. Are you not sure?
The last thing I remember about Steve Sarkisian before he came to Texas as a head coach was being drunk on the sidelines. Let me look this up.
I don't mean to laugh. That's messed up.
I mean, he's sober now. Shout out to him for that. But
Yeah,
I'm being
yeah,
so serious. That was like he got fired and like he
yeah.
was
I
like
remember. I know. Yeah,
he was
you always remind me about that when he tripping. But
yeah.
but I expect another big year from us, man. I like, as you know, I was a big Quentin Ewers fan. You know, like when as people like newly watched college football because of you. Basically, you told me to watch Jaden Daniels and Jordan Travis, and I was watching after that. And Quentin Ewers, he jumped off the screen to me, and that's how I became a Texas fan. But Archie Madden, man, he has talent. I know he has a small sample size from last year. He didn't look as good as Quentin Ewers, but he gives you that dual threat. And a lot of times when we like against Georgia, he's a sitting duck in the pocket. He's not as mobile as an Archie Manning, so he's going to bring a different dynamic to the offense. Um, Also, CJ Baxter, I'm looking forward to seeing him this year.
I'm
I
about to
think
go
he's
over
going.
here.
Yeah, I think he's going to have a good year. Wingo, I want to see Wingo also.
I went
Wingo flashed across the screen last year. Um, Among the good receiver core we got defensively, I know you mentioned some of them. Anthony Hill Jr., Colin Simmons. I'm not sure you mentioned Colin Simmons.
I did not.
Yeah, Colin Simmons, right? You know, Michael Tabb. You mentioned Michael Tabb. You know, but I mean, we're gonna have one of the best defenses in the country still. Um, that's something that's not gonna change. Arguably, probably, I don't know how you feel about this, but arguably one of the best secondaries in the country. You know, so I think we're gonna have a really good defense. So another good year for Texas.
And the country. I think Oregon can compete. I think y'all are gonna have one of the best though. I get that. Texas A&M is gonna have one of the best
I know
secondaries.
you. I don't like Texas. I can't
So
wait to go to them.
Sarkeesian, I forgot. Well, you did say before Texas, it was made me forget. But before Texas, he did not win a conference title. But y'all won the last Big 12 conference title. Remember, y'all beat the mess out of Oklahoma
Oh,
State.
I'm sorry. I said before Texas,
Yeah,
before the SEC.
yeah,
Sorry.
y'all
Go
beat
ahead.
the mess out of Oklahoma State in the last Big 12. Well, and y'all last Big 12 championship.
Did he
Because
win? He didn't win. Did he win?
coach of the year.
Yeah. As far as the
I don't
conference.
probably not. I don't know.
No.
Because Oklahoma State, Mike Gundy might have won coach of the year because they weren't expected to be that good. That was what 2023 Big 12 coach of the year. I would say he should have, but I wouldn't be surprised if they gave it to like
Only.
Mike Gundy that year. Yep, 2023 Mike Gundy won it.
Okay.
Dang, that's crazy. But I'm not surprised. Like I said, Ollie Gordon came out of nowhere. They were not picked to be that well, be that good. I figured Mike Gundy won it. Dang, he
But
got.
I do agree with his comment though.
Hold on. I go ahead, Ethan. Oh, the
Like if ours is better, if he's better than yours, I mean our defense is gonna be really good. It's gonna be really good. It's all about. Huh?
you got a chance. I will say that y'all do have a chance for sure. You got it's other teams that got a chance. You got Notre Dame, they bouncing back. You got Penn State. I got them being undefeated, winning the Big Ten. You got Clemson. I got Clemson losing one game to South Carolina and winning the ACC. You got K State. I don't think the K State in the mix though. I ain't gonna lie. I do have K State winning the Big 12. If you haven't watched my Big 12 show, but I don't think they're going to be in the mix for Natty. And then Bama is going to be in the mix. Nobody knows who I got winning the SEC yet, but Bama's going to be in the mix. I think South Carolina's going to be in the mix. Uh, well, maybe they might put Ole Miss in over us because I have us losing to Ole Miss with the same identical record. Um, Ohio State. Let's see what
Oh yeah,
Julian
Ohio
Saban
State.
can
Yeah.
do. They're going to be in the mix. Jeremiah Smith is back. He's only a sophomore. He's going to be back for 2 more years. Um,
How about this? We have a better shot.
I think I have a chance. Y'all
Yeah,
have a chance.
that's obvious though. That's
Yeah,
obvious. If he's better than yours, that's definitely obvious. Yeah.
yeah, for sure. So some transfers that I highlighted. Jack Enders, tight end from Cal, 623 yards, 2 touchdowns. Every quarterback needs a security blanket, and I think this is a really good replacement for Gunnar Helm as a security blanket. Emmett Mosley, a receiver for Stanford, at 525 yards and 6 touchdowns. If I remember correctly, he's a guy that can stretch the field. And Marad Watson, a defensive tackle who had 30 total tackles, 15 solos for Syracuse. I think that's a solid pickup there, just to add to the depth of the defense. Y'all finished 21st in total offense, third in total defense, 14th in passing. 71st in rushing, which I had injuries at the running back position.
We did.
29th in scoring, 7th for pass defense, 13th for rushing defense, and 3rd in scoring defense. We ready? We can get to the schedule.
Let's go.
I'm gonna keep it short and sweet because it's 2:00 in the morning. I have y'all winning every game except for Florida.
I have us winning every game except for Georgia.
So I have y'all going 11-1, 7-1.
Same. 11-1, 7-1.
Yep. So taking the over 9.
Man, we gonna beat Florida, man. Go undefeated.
Swamp. And that swamp. That swamp dangerous, man. I hate to say it. I'm not a Florida. I hate Florida. That's why.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.